So we're going to start obviously with the easiest area, and that would be the straight edge along the top there. There we go. Doesn't look like I missed anything. Go ahead and get this off of there. They won't rattle around down there, which is really what I was looking for. Good morning everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, today I'm going to do a simple little mod, I hope, in the back of the Tacoma here. You know, it has to do with this cubby. And I did this in my Tundra, and what it is, I put some kind of that rubbery shelf lining in here, and I do that so that things don't bounce around and rattle. You know, we're always complaining about trucks making rattling sounds and stuff, and then we throw things in the back and create our own rattles. So the challenge for me is to get this pattern right. I mean, how do you get this right? I want to have it as close as possible to the actual shape that's in here. So what I did is I grabbed some foil, and I kind of cut out what I thought the pattern would be, and it's easy to kind of draw lines and tear the foil as you go. So I've already done that. I have it in the garage here. Let me show you guys. Set up to trace it onto a cardboard pattern, which is there. And then, and here's the foil little pattern I already made. It's rough, but it should be close enough, I think, to be able to get the right shape. And then of course I have the shelf liner here, you know, this rubbery stuff, kind of the same thing that's in the toolbox there. And once I have the pattern drawn on and cut out of this piece of cardboard here, then we're going to cut it out of the actual shelf lining itself and see how it fits. So wish me luck. It should go okay, I think. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it is just a liner in the back of the truck, but it should get rid of any kind of rattling noises or anything like that that you might get in that shelf back there. So let me set you guys up on a tripod. I'll trace it on there. We'll cut it out. We'll see how it works. Okay, we got a little bit of wind blowing in here, so I'm hoping it doesn't blow my stuff all over. But I have this straight edge here, so we're going to start obviously with the easiest area, and that would be the straight edge along the top there. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, I'd like it to be as close as possible. All right. Go ahead and draw that line. That was pretty simple. Now, here comes the wind. I think we'll go ahead and I do want it actually on the line, so I'm going to move it up a hair. Let's get this one on the side here done. Looks pretty good to me. Okay. Now we have a phone call, so we're going to pause for a second. Okay, I am going to tape this a little as I go to try to hold it in place. Just some blue painter's tape. Again, I want it on the outside edges of my line, so just about like that, I think. This should help me immensely to hold this thing down. There. Now, I don't think we should blow around anymore. Let's go ahead and tackle the other straight edge I have, which is over here on this side. So, go ahead and get that one done. And then we can tackle the curvy parts, I guess. There we go. Get that edge taped down. And I think just kind of trace it down here, right up until that curvy part there. And then up here, I think I will go ahead and probably trace it by hand here. It does have a little area it goes around there. Continue that line out, and then over here just have this straight edge sort of here to kind of go across, foil up underneath there, kind of go across like that. Now that's about it. So that's the general shape that we need. Got everything traced on there now that I need for the pattern. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this foil piece. And I'll be very interested to see how close we really are. We'll take the pattern out there, of course, and line it up and see. But I'm going to go grab some scissors. I'll cut this out and then we'll come back. Okay, we got the pattern cut out here, as you guys can see, and I have it laid out on the shelf liner. So now I'm just going to cut around the edges that I need to. Probably have to freehand this little area here. And that should be it. So again, wish me luck. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. There we go. Doesn't look like I missed anything. Go ahead and get this off of there. And there you go. There is my piece. So we'll take this down here to the truck. I'll bring you guys with me and we'll see if this fits. Okay, for those of you wondering, I have not tried this yet, so we're going to do it together. Here's my piece. And let's see what we get. It's supposed to come up on the edges a little bit, and it does, but you can see it's a little wrinkled. Or maybe you can't. I don't know if you can see here, it's a little wrinkled, so it's not perfect there. It does line up pretty good everywhere else though. So, and that's because this actually curves right in here. So what I might do is just kind of snip this edge off here a little bit, maybe right at the corner. I'll go grab the scissors, we'll do that and see if we can't make this fit a little better there. Okay, gonna cut off this edge here just a little bit. And that should pull it around a little further, I think. Maybe make it fit a little better, so we kind of have to trim up just a little bit there. So I'm going to just kind of guesstimate that. Famous last words, right? Let's see if we made it better or worse. Oh, that's much better. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm being picky right now anyway. But I don't think that's too bad. There's a little edge here I could snip off just to make things better. So I'm going to tweak it a little bit further, just because. And then we'll come back on once I'm done. Okay, there you have it. That's about all I'm going to do with it. This kind of fits okay down in there. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for who it's for. And I think it came out pretty good, actually. Now I can put my junk in here. I don't know what that's for. It looks like a fuse in there. I can put my junk in there and it won't rattle around before, you know, these plastic edges, like on these tie downs and stuff, they won't rattle around down there, which is really what I was looking for. So there you go. That's it. All finished. Close her up. And that's all we need to do. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to get on here. It's bright out here. Show you guys my little project today. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Is it worth messing with or not? I mean, I had the equipment or the material and stuff, so it really wasn't that big a deal. I didn't have to buy anything. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. If you're into the Jeep Gladiator, don't forget to check out my other channel. It is RobMotive. All about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. And also, don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.